League is definitely a psychological warfare between you and the opponent, especially the longevity and the endurance it does build. Is it worth the hustle? Is Kombat League Mortal Kombat 1 worth the hustle? Absolutely 100%. And this is coming from a straight up casual. Now, it does get mad sweaty. This is a straight casual viewpoint. I'm saying yes, but it gets hella sweaty. It inspires me to at least try to get to Grandmaster because we're damn casuals. Like, we know combos, we know all this stuff, but we're not half as great as what is actually showcased, especially when Smoke comes around. He definitely whoops my ass. Kombat League 100% is worth the hustle. It teaches me a lot mentally, and it teaches me a lot on the longevity and just how to like really time frames, time blocks and throws and just counters and punishes, and then also just launchers. Like it teaches me everything, hidden lows and overheads. So it can get very cheesy at times though, you know, people are gonna spam and stuff, but as far as like an overall casual trying to step into much more of the credential side of Mortal Kombat, I think for me it's been definitely a journey. I do want to be posting more on my actual journey, like playing live, but man, I get my ass kicked. So I don't know how pleasant that is going to be. A lot of my videos are going to be like failed videos of it, but it still might be a great time. Mortal Kombat 1, when it launched, it was something that was known to be lacking of content. But in my opinion, I think that they actually did a really great job in delivering the overall gameplay, at least in my opinion. And, you know, again, there's a lot of opinions on this. I did post my MK11 versus MK1 video, and everybody has their insights on what they like better. I, for one, love Mortal Kombat 1. It was a fresh reboot for me to get back into the series. I didn't grind MK11 too much. So doing this Kombat League now, it just teaches me so much, and it gets me really fucking pissed at times, though. I'm not gonna lie, this shit pisses me off. And I would have to say it's dope. And then also Ed Boon kind of giving us updates on that Kombat League is gonna have, we don't know what, he gave us a full option of choices, and so that's gonna be great for people that are really trying to take this online stuff to the next level. Mortal Kombat 1, from what I noticed, especially from the fan base and the community, everybody just wants to be the best, and that's actually really good. Now sometimes it does lead to a lot of toxic aspects, like a lot of negative comments and stuff, but I think it's cool, the competitive fire. That kind of reminds me of how I am in life, because I'm always consistently at the gym. I'm always consistently grinding. I'm always consistently trying to figure out my next move so I can be great in life. And that is huge because we need that in terms of just overall continuity of gameplay and replayability, right? Because what everybody is saying, and what I agree to an extent, is that we have a lack of content versus MK11. So Kombat League does help out with that. Again, I have yet to go any further. I think my goal probably is to at least try to get Grandmaster at some extent. Now, I don't know, depending on how like the next season comes around and all of that for invasions. I'm going to be doing all that stuff, and I'm excited, especially Omni-Man coming out this week. So I'm actually very excited for that too. But Kombat League is cool. It teaches you, like, if you even want to compete at that level, like there's times where I'm like, hell no, I can't take this no more. And then there's times where I'm just like, yo, screw it. I'm just going to play online casual too to kind of practice and get in for a bit. I just feel like online casual is a little bit more of a waste of time versus Kombat League. But then again, people do school me on that and say like online casuals are great, like prerequisite to start getting more into Kombat League, because Kombat League, again, you're gonna have those 3 sets you got to go through, you got to win. And in order to do that shit, man, you got to be on your P's and Q's, especially when you start getting more in. Then I have also seen some other Kombat League stuff, like how to like actually finesse it to get all the way to at least, what is it, Warrior or Champion? I don't know which one it is, but I know they do have insights on how to do that. For me though, I'm not really looking to finesse it. I'm just down to try. My record's already hot trash already. Like, I've been losing a lot. And that's something that I feel I should be grinding more. I overlook it, but again, it takes a long time. So I'm figuring out, okay, well, how can I share this journey with you all? So if you do want to be watching that journey, man, make sure you're hitting us up with that thumbs up, subscribe, or comment anything that you want me to be sharing, because we had over 1,000 subscribers now, and that has been cool, because I'm, like what I said, I'm not the best at this game, but sharing this has been so fun in my opinion. And I think Mortal Kombat 1 is so fun, and I'm trying to help spread awareness differently as a casual versus just always being like an utmost sweat. So if you're still new to this game and everything, man, just stick around, man, vibe out and leave some comments, bro. Like, it really does mean the world. Kombat League, again though, is you have to, I notice You obviously can't get through too much of the strings, especially because they know how to use their breakers a lot more. So a lot of combos that we see during practice mode is very hindered. There's a lot of, you know, blocking and timing that you have to worry about now. Like me, I just played like towers my whole life. So because I'm old school, like I played the very first Mortal Kombat. So I played towers and stuff, and playing towers is way different. Playing even AI on very hard is nothing compared to like online gameplay and casual. Even if it's just casual online, and then also Kombat League for sure is definitely not worth it. My first match in Kombat League was like against a smoke. Like that was really good because I know people also make fake accounts to actually troll, or like extra like alternate accounts so they could troll and do it all over again. So I believe I ran into one of those already that just whooped my dusty ass. So it was just hilarious. And of course I got to get better, and that's what I'm trying to work on right now currently. But Kombat League is something that I do inherit the ass kickings a lot more. I used to get pissed off, but now I'm just like, yo, I'm just gonna enjoy this, enjoy the ride, enjoy getting flamed, because it is hilarious, man. Because my mains are what, who would I take to Kombat League? A lot of the times I'm taking like Kitana, I'm taking Ashra, Sindel, and then probably Lee May. I know people are like, what the hell are you taking those? Like, why don't you use the easier characters like Baraka, the recently nerfed Raiden, or who else is easier? Smoke. And there's one more person that's kind of easy, I guess, like a Johnny Cage to an extent. Johnny Cage gets difficult later, but as an entry level, he's actually fairly easy to learn. But I don't know, man. I don't want to be like everybody else. I'm weird, bro. I'm running with the Diva clan right now. I don't care. Y'all can test. Y'all can just judge me as much as you want, bro. Like flame me for that too. But I feel like those are probably my mains that I usually take in. So I'm still trying to like rock out and see what I am best with. Oh, Kitana. Also, did I say Kitana already? I think I did say Kitana. But yeah, those are kind of like my fillers of how I'm feeling now, like how I actually want to even enter these leagues. Because what I got to figure out more, because when I'm learning as a beginner, getting into the Kombat League, that's an underrated hustle already, I think. I think people always share their highlights of them whooping ass and winning. But I kind of want to be sharing just like the actual authentic, transparent journey for those who are kind of like just quitting a lot of their matches or doing, because combat, man, I'm telling you, that shit frustrates you, bro. It frustrates the shit out of you. So I was like, okay, well, how could I do this to where I'm sharing both and both? So for me, Kombat League is worth the hustle if you're doing that to an extent. You want to be highly competitive. You want to be someone who just hustles night in, night out. You want to be able to get better at this game overall in continuity. And also it helps you learn the NRS era, right? Like once you learn, if you learned MK11 fairly well, then you know MK1 already. And once you learn these games moving forward, they're pretty much going to be like this in hindsight. So now you just learn for totality. It's a great investment for when Mortal Kombat is going to continue, bro. Mortal Kombat is huge. And especially for FGC. So if you learn once, it's like you kind of just learn for the long haul. So a lot of this is for the long haul. You may be getting your ass whooped, but it's definitely worth the hustle. It's made me smile a lot, like how much I have learned. When you learn from complete scratch, get your ass whooped all the time, and actually start seeing some light and some combos now, some fluidity in your gameplay, some notions, it becomes far more enjoyable than when you're already good, because you embrace that journey. I think that's very underrated, man, for sure. So I'm a beginner, still learning. I can't wait. I want to start sharing my journey to Grandmaster, just because there's lack of content at times on Mortal Kombat. So I appreciate y'all so much, man. Y'all have a good one. Peace.